YouTube man, what's going on with y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Hope y'all doing good today, like always. In today's video, I'm going to be doing what the top comment on my previous video said. I believe it got over 50 likes, which in my opinion is quite a lot. And that person said, I'll have it pop up on the screen. They asked me to make a beat completely from scratch like I always do and just show y'all everything from the melody making, sample making to the drums without any cuts. Also mixing the beat, just showing y'all everything basically. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing today. So I don't know yet how long this video is gonna be. You feel me? Like on average, I think I spent like an hour and a half on every beat that I make from start to finish. So I guess this video will be like an hour and 30 minutes, but y'all asked for it. The comment got a lot of likes, so you feel me? That's what we're gonna be doing. And I was thinking to myself to maybe make this a series, just making a beat completely from scratch without any cuts. You feel me? For the people who are interested in that. So y'all make sure to let me know in the comments down below if y'all want me to make this into a series and what you would name the series. So y'all make sure to drop some names in the comments down below, and the best comment, I'll give you one of my kits for free, any kit of choice. So y'all make sure to go run up the comments and give me some, you feel me, ideas for the series, a name. Like I said, the best comment will get any kit for free. So I'm gonna just dive right into it, go make the beat from scratch. I got no clue what we're gonna be making today, but that's what it's all about, you feel me? So let's get right into FL and cook up, man. All right, so here goes nothing. Yeah, I usually make a lot of cuts in my videos, you feel me? Like I usually spent, like I said, an hour and a half on each beat. So I usually cut it down to like 20 minutes. So it's gonna be a long video, but y'all asked for it, so I'm gonna deliver, you feel me? Yeah, I'm not used to this. That's why I don't really live stream like that. I've been thinking about live streaming. I'll definitely start live streaming soon. But it's like, for the ones who know me, I'm from the Netherlands, right? So my main language is Dutch. So I'm not really a native English speaker, if that makes sense. So I'll be fucking up like on the talking part too. Like I'll be mispronouncing words and shit. You feel me? I'm gonna just leave it all in so y'all can see what it's actually like. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. This shit feels weird. BPM, let's go 90. Usually when I pick a BPM, when I start out with the BPM, I just leave it like that. I don't really be changing the BPM a lot in my beats. Let's start out. Yeah, I usually cut all this shit out, but I don't really know where to start most of the time. I just pick something random. We can go keyscape. All right, let's see. Y'all want it the raw process, bro? Here y'all go. I'll be playing around with these character presets in the keyscape preset. Changes how it sounds. It's a little bit sharper. We just start out with some chords. Set the scale to, let's go F minor. All right. Start in a lower velocity. Sounds a little bit softer, the piano. Let's delay that root note. I'm just trying to shit. Basically got this F minor chord. The root note is right here, F. I don't really know what it's called if you're playing around with different root notes in the start. But it builds some tension up to the F right here. And that's usually the part where I just start playing around, and this is all the shit that I'll be cutting out in my videos, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it in. I'm just playing around with notes now. The first melody is usually where I spend the most time on, since it's really the foundation of my melodies. Because I like to start out with a strong foundation for my melodies. I explained this in my previous video. And melodies that I add later on, the other melody layers in the sample, I kind of complement this with. You feel me? So this what's most important in my samples, the first layer. Little progression right here. It's very quiet. So instead of just boosting this, I can already send this to a mixer track and just boost it with a little compressor. You know, I like to use this LA2 way. That's what I'm hearing. I don't like that. Play around with those root notes. I'll be taking my time with this shit, bro. Y'all stay with me. Shorten this so the notes don't overlap. Yeah. Alright, let's not do that. I like what we had before, actually. I need to talk more. Forgot that I'm recording, bro. What did we have before? We can change it up right here, though. Got that G sharp. This will go crazy with some reverb. Like the tail of these two notes will kind of blend onto the first notes again. Build a little progression right here. A little bit more rhythm right here. Yeah. Alright, so since we're already using that G sharp right here. Alright, so maybe switch the key. Oh shit. So I'm basically building melodies within a melody. So this right here is a unique melody, you feel me, besides the chords. Already playing around with the velocities, right? Makes a huge difference. That's hard. So this kind of ends out, you feel me, like with a lot of tension. So this note really wants to go up to that A. So you feel me, you could do something like this. You feel me, where it will end out smooth. But it's too far like apart from these chords, so it's not really human, if that makes sense. I know that this might not be human, but you feel me, it's... Oh, that's tough. Whew. Delaying some notes too. This might be done, actually. Just need some strumming, though. Little stab right here. I don't really like. You feel me? I wish I could explain what I'm doing to y'all, but I'm basically just following the highlighted notes in the piano roll and just trying shit out. Like I'm pretty sure I tried every single note, right? So one note that's loud, bro. I don't like that G. I like the F. Now we can try different sounds. Since I'm satisfied with the pattern, right? Damn. That's crazy. I like the reverb that's on it too. I don't really be using the stock reverbs, but you feel me? This is cool, but it's not really what I was trying to go for the main sound. So I'm gonna just save that. This sounds good as like a background sample or like a background layer. We could go like electric piano for the main sound. Just get a quick Rhodes. I got a little idea. I'm gonna make a second pattern once I find a sound for the first, like the main sound. I'm trying my best to explain this to y'all, bro. But yeah, I'm looking for like a main sound, and once I find that, I'm gonna tweak this a little bit in a second pattern. Like I'll take out all these top notes so we got two different patterns, so we can really will help us out when arranging the sample, right? Give us a little bit more freedom. Since I only want the chords in one pattern, I'm gonna take all of this out right here. But of course, first we need a sound. That sounds good. Don't really got like low frequencies in this preset. I like the preset though, but it's not really. The best tip I can give y'all for when it comes to sound selection, I know I talked about this in my previous video, but the best tip that I can give y'all when it comes to sound selection is just take your time with this shit, bro. I know people we be trying to make the best beat in 5 minutes and using all these phrase kits and all that shit, but I like to take my time and actually treat this shit like music, bro. I know some people might not agree with me on that, but it's cool. Could go for something like this, bro. We would need another sound for the lower notes. I like this though. Okay, let's send that to a mixer track. I'm gonna wait with processing all these sounds until I got a good selection, and then I'll like blend them all together. You feel me? If I know what I'm gonna be using, like I can treat this sample like I usually do, but if I decide to maybe use a grand piano, it might change the processing of that sound since I want them to blend together, and I'm gonna not treat this as if I'm only using a Rhodes, for example, right? Just rename this Rhodes. I like to keep my stuff organized. I know my workflow is different than most producers, you feel me? I really like to take time with my music shit, bro. Some people might call that weird, but you feel me? I want to treat this shit like an actual composition, if that makes sense. Like I really like to take my time, bro. Just make the best possible samples, right? Like I said, I duplicated this pattern over, and now I'm gonna take all these top notes out, since you don't always want the piano to be all over the place, like some smooth chords in like a verse. I'm already thinking ahead, right? Sounds good. Okay, that's it for the second chords. I like this felt grant sound that we had before, but I think that would sound better with just the chords, so it's not too busy. This sound right here. Listen to that, bro. Actually, I have my own reverb. Pan it to the left slightly. It's very distant. Oh, it's called distant. No, actually sounded better. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna wait the processing out. First, want to add my sounds. Then I'm gonna be using. I'd like to color my sounds to my I don't know what this is called. Come on, bro. All right. Grand piano will go crazy too. What we started out with. Oh, right here. Like, of course, we gotta get rid of the low ends. This is very muddy right now, but. Oh. It's very quiet though. Just boost that so y'all are really able to hear what I'm doing. And these harmonies up top. With little accents. Okay, so now we got 3 sounds, and that's pretty much all I wanted before starting the processing. Just right now, it's very muddy, right? We can really fix that with the processing, with EQ and pan and all that stuff. Like, it sounded very boxed in, like very muddy right now. So, let's go fix that. Decide to pan this out a little bit. Since this is what's most important, right? And I want to use these two, this felt grand and this grand piano, as accents. If I were to kind of enhance that feeling, that emotion, make it sound fuller without it being the main sound. I'm gonna just treat this Rhodes first. We could go EQ P1A. I haven't used this in a minute. Boost some of that low end though. Smoothen it out. really good. Get rid of those low frequencies. Two EQs. Get a little compression going. To even out the loud and quiet parts. I already know some reverb's really gonna like make this pop, right? A little distortion. Someone said that I'm abusing the decapitator, bro. Chill. It just sounds so good, bro. And I paid like $400 for the South Toys 5 bundle, bro. Best believe I'm gonna use it till I die, bro. To really change the tone of it. Let's boost the tone up. Play around with the mix knob. Let's go for Hall of Vantage for everyone this. Like a big reverb. Get some chorus going as well. This one sounds cool, but I like the fruity one. The fruity chorus. It's really got no low end to it though. Hold on. It's got like this. It got no low end to it, right? So Rhodes low. I got a little idea. We don't have to use the same preset, but what I'm gonna do is not open up Analog Lab. I would cut this out, but you feel me? Not what we're doing today. But not what we on. Electric pianos. Let's get another Rhodes. I believe I used one of these. That's what we want, right? Like that fat. Those low frequencies. So I'm gonna just copy over these root notes. Get the Rhodes. All right. See how the other presets sound. Let's get this one. What I'm gonna do is get these low notes and just treat them like it's the same sound coming through. So I could decide to just send this to the same mixer track. No, I got a little idea. What we can do is, since the lower notes are being played on the left side of the keys, I can pan these to the left and the higher played chords on the right. See how that sounds. Pan this to the right a little bit. Oh yeah. You feel me? Bro, that's tough. I knew you could send these to a bus. How I'm gonna do that? 3 is empty now, so let's send this to the third. Rhodes chords. So now this one is empty with all the effects on it. Rhodes bus. Hear me out. Now I got the freedom to pan these. I level them out individually, and now I'm a route. Bang. Oh, that's hard, bro. Decapitator. Make it like really thick. Crazy, bro. Alright, going to the next sound. That felt. Sounds pretty similar. some of that low end up. Since I like the presence in that preset. Since we don't need that low end no more. Get a little compression going. Yo, that sounds. Just a little accent, bro. That's crazy. By the way, I want to mention real quick, bro, we got the best community on YouTube, bro. All the comments y'all be leaving on all of my videos, all the support. We really got no negative comments in my comment section, bro. And y'all be engaging with this shit, leaving comments. For example, this idea of this new series. Once again, drop some comments, some names for the series in the comments down below. I'm going to pick one and name it the series and give you a free kit of choice. Oh, shit. She almost crashed, bro. But I'm saying, like, y'all just leaving comments. For example, the series idea. Like, I thought of doing this before, but it's like I wasn't really expecting y'all to actually want this shit until I got that comment. So that's why it's important to leave comments on my shit, bro. I'm swearing too much, by the way. I apologize. Someone's watching on the family TV, bro. I believe like 6% of my viewers is like watching on TVs and shit. Let me know if y'all watching on TV too. It's crazy. Let's get a little ping pong delay on this. Shit. Damn. Ping pong, pan it out. This knob right here is how much it pans out. So how far to the right and left it pans out. I like it to pan out all the way to the right and left. I like this third setting right here. The third little time. Yeah, y'all get what I mean. Cut off, high pass. You feel me? Very subtle though. So that sounds. It's a little felt like the high frequencies. Solid. Alright, let's go into the grand. Especially this part right here. Let's really boost that presence. A little compression on that as well. And distortion on piano sounds good too. Just a little bit to make it like harsh, really punch through. Once again, that decapitator, bro. Go finish verb. I don't usually process my pianos too much since it really can take out all the emotion, right? I still want it to sound real, like human. With that felt too. Sounding really good, bro. Can maybe get one little section with only the Rhodes. Maybe just a chord. Okay. Get some strings going. Go Mellotron for that. That piano really punching through. Like it. Let's start out with these strings real quick. You can always change the preset. I don't really know what I'm trying to go for. Like, I could go for the same chords, but let's get a little unique melody going. Let's see what we can. Yeah. It's usually where this also takes a lot of time for me, just coming up with counter melodies. Since it's not copy paste work, right? Like you got to come up with something new. I like that. Nah. Keep it like that. It doesn't have to make sense while you're adding stuff. If I'm in certain notes, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be visually pleasing. Like sometimes I just look away, like physically look away from my monitor just to... Sounds good when some notes overlap too. Like the muddiness sounds good sometimes. Alright, let's browse through the presets real quick, see what we can find. That's hard, bro. Process it. Was thinking to pan this out from left to right with shaper blocks. Just we got a lot of things in the middle, so I want something just to kind of float around freely. Bad and crazy though, bro. Pan it out slow, like 2 bars. Drowning in reverb. That's crazy. Ooh, especially right here. Get rid of this section. Let's create a new pattern. Just lay down like one note. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Bro, this gonna be crazy, bro. Hold on. That's crazy. That's crazy. If this shit run out, bro. Like this. Yeah. We'll be doing that shit, bro. Free technique for y'all, bro. I would use my sense, but that shit's gonna take like 30 minutes, bro. And I ain't even got my camera set up. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to use the sense in the next video. Yeah. Already sounds good, I ain't gonna lie. Could use a little bass. Like contact. But I just realized I record these videos in 4K, right? Excuse me. I just record these videos in 4K. This video is gonna take like 3 hours to export, bro. Or like 2 hours, bro. That's crazy. But it's alright, man. I get these root notes. Since the root notes kind of disappeared in the muddiness of the reverbs, not a bad thing. But I like to have my root notes present since the root notes, like I said, I used a unique technique right here. Like I said, I don't know what it's called, music theory wise, you feel me? But I didn't just start out on the root note, like on F, for example. So I used a different technique for the root notes, so that's why I want the root notes to still be noticeable, right? Slide up. Play around with the velocities too. I'm using the demo version of this this plugin, so you can use it for 10 minutes. So I gotta render it out. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, that sounds. I like how it's pitched up. let's go for this one. I'm gonna distort it anyway, so it's probably gonna sound somewhat the same. Doesn't really matter what preset you go for, but I like this one. Call it electric bass. Okay. Blend it in. Just copy this over. Alright. Little low pass, boost the lows. Next, I'm gonna add some distortion to it. Add some compression. All the notes are being played around the same level, while still keeping the characteristics of the velocities that I used. That's crazy. 15 dB. As y'all know, if y'all paying attention, the main sample is of course what's being played the loudest. With my levels and my samples, I basically just base it around what's most important. But as bass, I could just boost it, but I want it to be subtle, right? But that's personal opinion. Like, there's no rules to this music shit. If you feel like you gotta boost the electric bass, if it sounds good to y'all, go ahead. Crazy as fuck. Alright. Let's add like one more thing to the sample, but I feel like this shit like damn near done. Oh shit. Alright. Good. What scale are we in? We were in F sharp minor. Go arcade for like a vocal or anything for real. This also takes quite some time, just getting arcade right, bro. For the ones who know me, y'all know I got a little love-hate relationship with arcade. Is there like a search option in arcade? Saxophone. Damn. Damn. Hold on. Hold on. Bro, I could like switch up the entire feeling of the sample, bro. I like that first one. Nah. Let's do that first one. If I'm with arcade, I either find something crazy or I find something that I don't like and I just end up scrapping the idea. So this might end up in the beat, but it might not. Right? Just want a little like phrase. Bro, where the saxophone at? Am I crazy? That's what I mean, bro. Arcade got some unique shit going. Why is it so small? What? Stop, bro. Damn. Why is it so small all of a sudden? Yeah, arcade, bro. don't like it. What the fuck? All right. Let's go once more. Look for like a saxophone. I just want like a smooth, only one note maybe. I ain't asking for much. But I'm not asking for that. It sounds so fake, bro. Happy as hell. Exactly. Go for that one. All right. We're at 1 hour. I told y'all, bro. Looking for like one phrase. I'm gonna not cut this out. I'm gonna just leave it in. But hope y'all get my frustration with arcade sometimes, bro. It's cool though. Just give me like a saxophone, bro. Like, I don't know what this is. That's what I mean, bro. Like, they're doing too much. Last try. Otherwise, I'm just scrapping the saxophone and I'm going straight to the drums, bro. I feel like a saxophone would go crazy on this. Hold on. Hell no. Okay, maybe not. You ain't doing too much, bro. God damn. It's not even in the scale, bro, but I feel like we can use that first part. Since I did too much, you feel me? I'm not just leaving it out. Gotta add it somehow. It's not even in the... Just leave it like right there. Can do is make this unique. Stretch. Alright, let's just leave it like that. A little saxophone right there. Process this. Little high pass, get rid of those low frequencies, compress it. You feel me? All this for just that phrase, right? But okay. Get a little distortion once again. My bad. Some click in here. It's gonna sound good though. You feel me? Like right now, might not sound good, but if we just drown it in reverb, everything sounds good, bro. Trust me. Okay, not on the bass. Chill. Shit. Push this shit down. You feel me? Bro, it sounds good, bro. Wish we had another, like, saxophone phrase, but... Could use that. That's about it. Ah. If it's like it's that much reverb on it that you don't even notice what's being played, but it just sounds good. It's very subtle. That's it. Turn this AC off, bro. Alright, so that's it for the sample. Now I'm gonna process the sample real quick. Let's get this bus, this felt, grand, and the sax. I'm gonna not, in my melody buses, I leave the bass out since the bass is very present, and with the compression and all that stuff, it's gonna fuck up the compressor, if that makes sense. And I don't really need effects on the bass. The bass is just there. That's like a low frequency, right? So right now we got the melody bus right here. Excuse me. And on my melody bus, I usually have an SSL EQ. Cutting out some of the lows a little bit to make room for that bass. Finding that muddiness around like 600, 700 hertz. Lowering that, boosting it around 4.5. Bring it to life, add some air to it with like 14 to 16 kilohertz. For the ones who are able to hear the difference, makes a slight difference. Re-level some of the sounds. Next, get a little compressor, SSL compressor. Put this on auto, find the threshold. Lower the threshold till it hits around like 3 decibels. Just allow peaks to spikes. Take those out. Like that. And then the last thing I usually add on my melody bus is the J37. Lower that sax a little bit more. Add a little bit of saturation to it. Play around with these color modes. It's hard. That's the best one, yeah. And I like to have my melodies around 12 dB, so I'm gonna just play around with this mixer, this volume slider right here till it's around 12 dB. So this before, after. And that's good, actually. So next, at this part, I usually add the drums, and after that, I'm gonna arrange it to the final beat. But I already got the arrangement right around about done. You feel me? Like I already got 4 sections, so it's just about arranging those. You feel me? I already got the sections that go well together, so it's about arranging those sections to match with the verse and all that stuff. Lower this a little bit too. Next, I add a bro. It's gonna be gems in this, bro. Mixing wise, parametric EQ, cutting out the lows in the sample to make room for the 808. And if y'all watch my mixing videos, y'all know that I like to have an EQ on my melody bus, cutting out the lows to make room for the 808. And I will automate this EQ once I'm arranging the beat to. So for example, if there's no 808 in this part playing, let's say the 808 comes in right here, I would just disable this with an automation clip and enable it right here when the 808 comes in. But it will make sense later. I'm gonna just show y'all. But first I'm gonna lay down some drums. dirkey.shop, man. You feel me? For all the drum sounds. F% collection. F% drum kit. Make Believe Collection, Rook Season Drum Kit. F-set drum kit, for the people asking, is my most experimental kit. Got some experimental sounds in it. I haven't used these 808s in a minute. I might use them. Make Believe Collection is my biggest kit. The sounds in here are crazy. Sample collection as well. Core compositions. Rook Season Drum Kit, the essential sounds. So the basics to get started, basically. So yeah, if y'all want any of these, drop a comment for the series name. And if I pick your comment, you get to pick one, basically. Should we go sub or 808? Let's go like Huncho shit, but like a hard 808. I could go sub, and that would really complement this sample, but I feel like if we just go 808, you feel me? That would make sense, though. Like a little spins. It's a little click at the end sometimes. Right there. How to fix that. I got this comment as well, and I showed you, I replied to the comment, and I told you, for the person who asked me to show y'all how to get rid of the click at the end of the 808. I told you I'll show you in a future video, so here you go. Just highlight the end, do Shift or Option or Alt F, and that will fade out the selected part. So that will fade out the end to get rid of the click. Drag it right in. Now boost the 808 a little bit. Right? Just fades out like that. So let's get these root notes. I don't usually start with the 808, but I just feel like starting with the 808. How to get my 808s to hit that hard, just turn that shit up, bro. Soft clipper on the master, by the way. I can see these settings. Get a little hi-hat going. At this point, I usually listen to like, I listen to like reference tracks. So I would listen to some songs that I would try to copy the sound selection from, or just to find some inspiration, but it will get copyrighted. Get a little. Just find a hi-hat that fits though. Shit. That one cool, but I fuck with this one. Maybe shorten it a little bit. A little roll to it right here. Get a little snare first, actually. We could go clap too. I used to clap in a minute. Let's not go for a clap though. But this is probably my most used sound in my Make Believe collection, bro. That snare, or the touch snare, is like a clap and a snare in one. F2 right there. Alright, let's go into the hi-hat. Add some rolls to it, and some breaks. Yeah. That's hard. can be crazy. I usually just lay down a 2-bar hi-hat pattern, copy it over, and make some adjustments on the second part. Play around with the notes. Could pitch this up. Whoa. That's crazy. Hope y'all get it. You feel me? I keep telling y'all I don't really be knowing what I'm doing, but I do know what I'm doing, you feel me? But I don't be following a routine or following a blueprint, you feel me? I'm just finding pockets in the sample where I'm just where I'm adding these rolls and shit. These rolls and stuff for the people watching on the family TV, my bad. So leveling starts now. All my sounds are already pre-leveled, if that makes sense, so you don't really gotta adjust them to you feel me, to get the basic foundation going, the basic leveling. Hi-hat already hitting around 12 to 9. Snare already hitting up about like 3. You feel me? I already pre-leveled all the sounds in my kit, so you can just drag and drop them without really having to level all the sounds too much. So yeah, this already sounds good to me without it really being leveled too much. Just get a basic open hat. I love using this open hat. It's just like a white noise. Just a basic open hat, bro. Everybody be using this shit. I like to pan out my open hats. To add in a second part of the hook, just a little new sound that's being added. Delay it right here on the second part. If I'm still recording, bro. I am. Just making sure. I also like to add open hats on the first hit, but I'll be using cymbals a lot lately. You feel me? I like that. Bend out to the right, so the cymbal hits on the right, and then the open hat gets, you feel me? It pans out to the left, if that makes sense. So not everything is. It would get boring if everything's just panned out to the left. Your left ear would get annoyed. How I think of it. Alright, that's calm. Add a reverse open hat. Clone the open hat. Reverse it. Put this to stretch. And yeah, put the envelope to this box shape right here. Ooh. See if we're gonna add this. That's hard. Now you just play around with the time and the in and out knob. It's hard too. I have to stop right before the clap. Maybe pan this out to the far left. it right. Let's start it right. Try resample. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's hard. Send this to its own mixer track so we can play around with the leveling. That's tough. Can boost these a bit. Yeah. That's tough. Let's get into the 808 now. This shit going, bro. This shit gonna be so crazy. You can go 1,000 different ways with an 808. Whoa, that triple hit hard. I'm gonna not go too crazy with this, bro. You feel me? Those industry beats usually follow a very basic, like, 808 pattern. So I'm gonna not do too much for the 808. Since I want to upload this on my beat channel, I think I'll be uploading like Rilo Rodriguez, No Cap, like Honcho beats over there. So let's keep this like industry standard. You feel me? Like not doing too much for the drums, just keeping it simple for the artist. Too. I'll say this with the kick. Go rack kick with the spins, bro. Hits every single time. Boost this too. Next, I don't want the 808 to clip if I'm using the kick. Like I want the kick to clip. So I'm gonna just turn the 808 down. It's gonna hit in the car, bro. Like on headphones, it might not be hidden because you're not feeling the bass. But if I would turn on my speakers right now and listen to the 808 around 6 dB, it will feel so much different compared to headphones. Since people usually turn up their headphones just to, just to kind of get the feeling and the sensation of actually feeling the bass, since it's so loud. But you're not able to feel the bass on headphones, so that's why cooking up on speakers is better for the feeling. You feel me? The what's it called? Not the sensation, but like the experience, right? Because you're not really hearing the 808 now, but if I would turn on my speakers, bro, you would hear it. Same with the kick. Like you'll level your beats so much different, or like so different. You feel me? If you're using speakers, just get a kick for this one, like. Two right here. mute the melody. Like I said, the leveling is already pretty much done. The kick clipping. 808 punching through. If you would just go for the 808, you could just boost this. And it's hitting, right? It's clipping, so it's hitting. I like the clip of the kick on this one. Could decide to sidechain it a little bit. I'm just showing y'all for the sake of this video. Sidechain it like that. Play around with the release. I don't think it's necessary though. Already sounds good. I don't feel like I gotta. No, I don't gotta sidechain it, but you feel me? It's already hitting, bro. Level out the sounds. That shit hitting. I haven't used this in a minute, but I used to go crazy on that perk right here. Pause. Go crazy on that perk. A little something, a little something. A little counter snare. Crazy. Hold on, actually. I'm doing Alt Option U. No, I like that previous one, but I don't know if I like it that much. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Let's keep it right here. Counter snare, so you gotta level it below the main snare. Since it gotta complement the main snare, right? And the mixing technique, if you're not sure about the leveling, you can lower the entire mix. And just listen what's loud. Like that. Or in mono. That's so fire, bro. I feel like it's done. Could also add a little parametric EQ on the master. Boost a little bit of the high end. Little bridge. That's it, bro. That's it. So now I'm gonna arrange it real quick. I usually just put it all the way to the right. Yeah. I'm gonna just hold on. Like this. Let's see how we can arrange this. Want to have a 16 bar intro, I think. My camera's on 4%, so if it dies, my bad, man. All right, so let's get a little bass right there. I just go sound for sound, you feel me? And then the drums come in right here. So now we can just copy this over. Oh, that shit crazy. Now we automate the melody. The EQ that we added on the The low cut EQ that we added on the melody bus. Damn. So the difference. Make it come in right here so it cuts out the low end of the melody when the drums come in. Of course, we need those lower notes. Little bridge right here. Cut the drums. Yeah. Alright. Use a saxophone right here. Get the grand right here. Alright. Just a calm little Rhodes intro. Use a string right here. Go straight into the Rhodes again. I don't know about that one. So let's go for the Rhodes. Let's go hook right here. 16 bar verse. Grand once again. Get that grand. Then we can go Rhodes chords in the verse. Like that. Hold on. With the felt grand. Or we can go like Rhodes right here. That's tough. That's tough. I feel like we have used all of these sounds. Yeah. Go back into the bridge. Bring back that electric bass. Get a little saxophone going. Go back to the simple, like, build it back up. Or what we could do is go like this. Yeah, it would make more sense. Go with Rhodes right here. Switch it up in the bridge. Switch it up completely. Bring back this simple melody right here. Yeah, that's way better. Like the first part of the hook is the Rhodes with the top notes. Then it goes into the Rhodes like that. Yeah, it makes more sense. Then we can have this Rhodes right here. Yeah. Just leave the grand. Yeah, that's perfect. That's it. That's it. that's it for the arrangement. Now for the drum arrangement, take out the perk, open hat, just have the cymbal throughout the entire drum arrangement. Bring in the reverse open hat, the perk, counter snare, take that out right here. Leave the open hat out. Dumb simple right here. Like that. Goes into the open hat once again. Yeah, now we can make little cuts. For example, right here. Build up the tension towards the drop right here, you feel me? That's hard, bro. Maybe get a little snare right here from the hook to the bridge. Yeah, make that 808 run out right here. Extend that. Maybe extend this. That's tough. Yeah, back into the bridge right there. But that's it. Now I just copy it over like 1 or 2 times. That's it. That first part right there. Maybe copy this over once more. One more hook. And then fade this out right here. Like that. Fade it out. And that's your beat right there, bro. This shit done. Came out crazy. Beat 2.5 minutes. That's about it. Intro, hook, verse, bridge, copied over. And with the little cuts in the drums, automation of the melody. That's about it. Here y'all go, bro. I'm going to upload this beat onto BeatStars, and I'm going to link it in the description down below so y'all can give it a final listen yourselves. And that's about it, man. That's it. Hour and a half. All right, man. So that's about it for today's video. I really want to thank y'all once again for watching the video all the way to the end, especially since it's a longer video, you feel me? Really appreciate it if you're still watching to this point of the video. And also let me know in the comments down below what y'all think of this video concept, of this series. If y'all want me to make it into a series, like I said in the intro, make sure to drop some names for the series in the comments down below. I'll pick one comment and I'll basically name the series that. And it will also give you a chance to get any of my kits for free if I decide to pick your name. So make sure to drop a lot of comments, man, of the series title ideas that y'all got. Also, don't forget to like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to go check out my website in the first link down in the description, dirkey.shop. I got all my sound kits on there, all the sound kits that I used, being used by Billboard producers, industry producers, and me, of course, in every single one of my videos. And that's pretty much all I got for today's video, man. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Out.